Students from Einstein High School, Herndon High School, and St. John's College High School meet today on It's Academic. Hello everybody, I'm Hillary Howard and welcome to It's Academic, now in its 60th season, brought to you as it has been for more than 50 years by Giant Food. Let's jump in and meet the teams, and we begin with Einstein High School from Kensington, Maryland. Giuseppe, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Giuseppe. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Albert Einstein High School, and I would like to thank our sponsor, Ms. Coulson, for being with us today.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Einstein. It's been great during quarantine to have It's Academic to look forward to.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Einstein, and I would like to thank our alternate Ben for joining us today.
All right, guys, in this round, you know how it works. Questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer. And here's your first question. Humid as a sauna. You can find in this phrase the name of what mythical king of Phrygia who turned everything he touched to gold?
Conferring. That's King Midas, right,
Yes.
guys?
Yes.
All right, final answer, King Midas.
Wonderful. Imperative, malevolent, superfluous. If a teacher had more textbooks than his or her class required, those extra books could be described by which of these adjectives?
Conferring. That's superfluous,
Yes.
right?
Yes, superfluous.
Yes.
Okay, final answer, superfluous.
Correct. Please fill in the blanks here to get the name of what American author of The Martian Chronicles?
Conferring. That's Ray Bradbury, right?
Yes.
Final answer, Bradbury.
You are right again. Alchemists, agnostics, theosophists. In medieval times, men who spent their lives trying to change ordinary metals into gold were known as which of these?
Conferring. That would be alchemists, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Final answer, alchemists.
You are right. A bill opening 1/2 square miles of territory for settlement. These words were used to describe what 1862 congressional act that let settlers acquire 160 acres of land at little cost.
Conferring. Is that the
Homestead?
The Homestead Act.
Homestead Act? Final answer, Homestead Act.
Homestead Act is right. Well done, Einstein. You've got 200 points. All right, it's time to meet the team from Herndon High School from Herndon, Virginia. And silly me, I forgot to tell you, this is our Halloween show. So we're going to begin with Jalen. Jalen, you're looking pretty tough. Who are you supposed to be?
Thank you. I'm Negan from The Walking Dead. I got my bat right here.
Well, all right, it looks pretty good. New, what do you have going on today? Are you dressed up as somebody or have you come as yourself?
I've come as myself. I'm new and I'm a senior in high school.
Well, it's very good to have you, New. Thanks for being here. And finally, Jake, I like your balloon hat.
Hi, my name's Jake. I'm a senior at Herndon High School, and I'm also a balloon twister.
Let me just say, I love the holiday spirit of Team Herndon. All right, guys, let's do this. Here's your first question, Herndon High School. Quiescent aura. See if you can find hidden in this peaceful phrase the mythical being that was half horse, half man. Answer?
Do you guys think
Oh,
it's
yeah, Jake, I think it's a centaur, yeah.
I need an answer. Jake,
a
which
centaur?
one? Yes, it is.
Centaur?
Correct. Bifurcated, ambidextrous, ambulatory. If you could write equally well with either hand, you could be described by which of these adjectives?
You guys think it's ambidextrous?
Yes, I think so.
It is
Ambidextrous?
ambidextrous. That's it. Fill in the blanks here to name what African-American woman whose many novels include The Bluest Eye and Beloved.
You guys have any clue?
Need an answer in 3, 2, 1. It's Toni Morrison. Here's your next clue. Bovine, Canine, Ursine. In the children's story, if Goldilocks were arrested for breaking and entering, she would be charged with victimizing members of which of these animal families?
You guys think it's Ursine?
I think bovine.
I think it's Ursine.
Ursine is right, Captain. Here we go. Next question. I'm convinced that my fellow men, with few exceptions, are worthless. This was the rather surprising opinion of what Viennese doctor, the founder of psychoanalysis.
You guys think it's Sigmund Freud?
Yeah, I think so, Sigmund Freud.
I honestly think it's that. Yeah. We'll go with Sigmund Freud.
Nice, Herndon. You've got 180 points. Time to meet the gentleman from St. John's College High School here in Washington, D.C.
Hi, I'm Derek Aldridge. I'm a 16-year-old junior at St. John's, and I'd like to thank our president, Mr. Machiavelli, our principal, Mr. Themistus, and the whole St. John's administration for helping us through distance learning and a return to school.
Hi, I'm Tim Wilson, and I am a 17-year-old senior at St. John's College High School. I would like to thank our coach, Ms. Momola, and our alternates, Sean and Henry.
Hi, I'm Ian. I am a 16-year-old junior at St. John's College High School, and I would like to take this moment to thank all of our friends and family for the outpouring of love and support as we go through this.
Beautiful. All right, guys, here we go. First question for St. John's College High School. If I were rich, you can be rich in points if you find in this phrase the name of what Viking explorer named the Red, nicknamed the Red.
Eric.
Yes. Inundation, rectification, gyration. Which of these words is the best synonym for a flood?
I think it's the first one. I don't think it's the third one. What do you guys think?
I think it's inundation.
Yeah, inundation.
Yes, inundation is correct. There are a lot of S's in the name of what conspirator who has a lean and hungry look in Shakespeare's Julius Caesar?
I think that would be Cassius, right?
Cassius, yeah.
Yep, Cassius.
Yes, it is. Andrea, Doria, Titanic, Indianapolis. Walter Lord's book, A Night to Remember, is based on the sinking of which of these ships in 1912?
Titanic.
Yes. The eyes of the world are upon you. These are the words of General Eisenhower to our soldiers on June 6, 1944, as they were about to embark on what World War II invasion?
D-Day.
D-Day.
Yeah, you've got it. D-Day in unison. Nicely done, St. John's. You have 200 points. Don't go away. We've got the Picture Perfect round next. Time for the Picture Perfect round. And in this round, as you know, questions are worth 20 points up or down. However, there is a 10-point deduction for a question that is not answered. So go for it. First up is Einstein. Guys, here's your first question. The subtitle of this Whistler painting refers to what ocean phenomenon that rises and recedes mainly as a result of the gravitational pull of the moon?
Conferring, that would be tides, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Final answer, tides.
Tides is right. Joseph Priestley, Luigi Galvani, J. Robert Oppenheimer. The effect of electricity on muscles was investigated by which of these scientists?
Conferring. Would that be Galvani?
I think so.
Okay, Julia, do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, final answer, Galvani.
And Galvani is right. This 15th century illustration dramatizes events in the history of what ancient empire now called Iran?
Conferring.
That's Persia.
Persia.
Final answer, Persia.
Yeah, that's it. Nice, Einstein. You've got 260 points. Time for Herndon High School. Guys, here's your first question. The Trifid Nebula, named for its three-part appearance, is found in what zodiac constellation known as the Archer?
I think it's Sagittarius.
The answer is Sagittarius. Well done. The 1905 Nobel Medicine Prize went to Robert Koch for his work studying what disease once called consumption.
You guys think it's tuberculosis?
That's it. Colorful displays mark festival time in what Asian city-state located off the tip of the Malay Peninsula?
You guys think it's Hong Kong?
Yeah.
We'll go with Hong Kong.
No, it's Singapore, but you still got yourself 200 points, Herndon. Well done. Now it's St. John's turn. Gentlemen. This illustration is from a 13th century chess manual by Alfonso, King of Leon, and what other Spanish area that later merged with Aragon?
I think it's Castile, right? Castile and Aragon?
Castile.
Castile.
Yes, you thought correctly. This is the carbonate of what metallic element that's used in medicine, even though in some forms it's toxic?
I think it's cyanide, guys.
Well, no,
Oh, I know.
didn't it say an element? Cyanide isn't an element. I think it's barium. Isn't
It's
that Ba?
barium. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
B.
barium.
Yeah, nice way to get through that. This is Edward Roy, an American who became president of what African country settled by freed American slaves? It's
Liberia.
Liberia.
Yes, capital
Yes,
is
Liberia.
Monrovia, and you are right. Nice. St. John's, you've got 260 points. We're going to meet the coach next, so don't go away. Time to meet the coach for the team of Einstein. Giuseppe, who's with you?
Hi, we have our coach, Ms. Coulson, with us today, and as well as our alternate, Ben.
Wonderful. Thanks so much for being with us. Okay, now it's time for the packet round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer. Yay. If you get all of the questions right, there's a 25-point bonus. Woohoo! Let's begin, guys. First question, Einstein. Studies now show that self-awareness, a trait once thought limited to humans, primates, and dolphins, is also found in what largest pachyderm?
Conferring.
That's
Any
elephant.
ideas? Final
I think.
answer, elephant.
Yeah, it's elephant. Because it only takes 88 days to orbit the sun, it's fitting that what planet is named for the swift messenger god of Roman mythology?
Conferring. That would be Mercury.
Yes.
Final answer, Mercury.
You are right again. Here's your science question. Seawater, oil paint, jelly. An item made of iron should oxidize or rust the fastest when covered with which of these?
Conferring. Would that be seawater, right? Because oil paint repels.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Final answer is seawater.
Seawater it is. Wilhelm Röntgen might have said, "I can see right through you," after discovering what band of electromagnetic radiation in 1895?
Conferring.
That's
Anyone?
X-ray.
X-ray?
Final answer, X-ray.
It is X-ray. Many Shakespearean characters lead stormy lives, but in which of his plays does a synonym for a storm constitute the play's title?
Conferring.
Tempest?
Sure.
Yeah. Any ideas?
Just go with
Tempest?
All right,
Answer?
final answer, Tempest.
Yes, it is. Well done. It's the Tempest. Here's your math question. This expression equals what integer?
Conferring.
I would say either 2 or 3, because that's 9 divided by, and then the cube root of 2.
So what should I say?
Go with 2, but don't blame me if it's wrong.
All right, final answer, 2.
Don't blame him. It's 72. You got one of
Jesus.
the numbers right. In 1927, students at a Pittsburgh college heard a speech of just 9 words delivered by what 30th U.S. president who once said he'd never been hurt by anything he hadn't said?
Conferring. Would that be
Calvin
Coolidge?
Coolidge.
Yeah.
Calvin Coolidge. Final answer, Calvin Coolidge.
You're right, Calvin Coolidge. Nice job, Einstein. 380 points. Time to meet the coaches from Herndon. And before we do, let me just say, I love the holiday spirit of Team Herndon. Jake, who's with you?
So I have with me my wonderful coaches / world history teachers, Miss Spies and Mr. Levinsky.
Hello, Ms. Spies and Mr. Lubinsky. Ms. Spies, tell us who you are today.
Today I am the 80s beach bum who loves America and our awesome Herndon Hornets representing the red here for our Herndon team.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Mr. Lubinsky, you have teeth on your head.
I do. I borrowed this dinosaur head from my 3-year-old. Very grateful. And I just want to shout out to our awesome team here, Jake, Jalen, and New, for their pursuit of knowledge, dedication, and curiosity, which always inspires me.
Yeah, well, the team spirit inspires me, so let's do this. The mythical Bellerophon learned there's no easy way to get to heaven when he tried to fly there but was thrown by what winged horse?
Pegasus?
It
We'll
is
go with
Pegasus. That's it. Football goalposts were introduced in 1874 when McGill University played what oldest U.S. university that's located in Cambridge, Massachusetts?
You guys
Guys?
think it's Harvard?
Let's go with Harvard.
We'll go with Harvard.
It's Harvard, yeah. Here's your science question. Tar, amber, silicon. Which of these substances, a hardened resin of pine trees, will, when rubbed with cloth, attract light objects like feathers?
You guys think it's amber?
I think it's amber.
Amber.
We'll go with amber.
Amber is it. On a vacation in Tunisia, you could visit the ruins of what ancient city-state destroyed by Rome during the Punic Wars?
You guys think it's Carthage?
Yeah, Carthage.
We'll go with Carthage.
It is Carthage. Satisfied with just the basics, what fictional castaway created by Daniel Defoe said that air and fresh water were enough to help him survive until Friday came around?
You guys think it's Robinson Crusoe?
Let's go with
We'll go with Robinson Crusoe.
You went with the right one. Here's your math question. What is the altitude of the trapezoid?
You guys think it's 5?
Yeah.
We'll go with 5.
That was it. It's 5. Russian Tsar Alexander II and what American president both shared the same fate of being assassinated in 1881?
You guys think it's James Garfield?
Yes, it is. It's James Garfield. I was going to say that what 20th president, I left it out, but you didn't need it. Nicely done, Herndon. 365 points. Time to meet the coach and administrator from St. John, Derek, who came along today.
Well, we have our coach, Ms. Momola, and we also have our principal, Mr. Themistis.
Awesome. Guys, you ready? Here we go. First question. Sugar makes up more than 80% of the nectar in the blossoms of what kind of fruit tree widely planted by John Chapman?
Apple.
Yeah, Johnny Appleseed. The James Joyce character Leopold Bloom carried in his pocket what tuber vegetable, a crop whose failure once caused famine in Ireland?
Potato.
Potato.
Yeah, science question. Decrease, increase, remain the same. Under a microscope, a dust particle in water jiggles back and forth. As the water is heated, you would expect this motion to do which of these?
Increase.
Increase.
Yes, increase is right. The only natural satellite in our solar system that has clouds and a dense atmosphere is what T-initialed moon orbiting Saturn?
I think it's Titan, right?
It is. It's Titan. The Far Side of Paradise is the biography of what American author whose works included This Side of Paradise and The Great Gatsby?
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Yeah, buried in Rockville. Here's your math question. Solve for x, giving your answer as a positive integer. Answer?
X is equal to 20?
That's correct. Nice. What 8th president was said to be serving the 3rd term of Andrew Jackson because he was Jackson's hand-picked successor?
Martin Van Buren.
Yeah, it is Martin Van Buren. Beautiful. St. John's, you got a 25-point bonus, woohoo, with a score of 425 points. Don't go away. We have the grab bag round coming up next. Time for the grab bag round. Questions in this round are worth 20 points up or down, 30 points for the visual questions. Here we go, Einstein. Some literary works begin with a prologue, but what other word names the opening section of the Constitution, which starts, "We the people"?
Conferring, that would be preamble, right?
Yes.
Final answer, preamble.
Preamble's right. Though he is not much remembered today, Frederick Muhlenberg was the first man to hold what highest leadership position in the House of Representatives?
Conferring, that would be speaker.
Yes.
Yes.
Final answer, Speaker of the House.
Speaker it is. The target of 600 blood feuds and 55 assassination attempts, King Zog I held sway in what country where Tirana is capital?
Conferring,
Albania.
Tirana, Albania.
Yeah.
Final answer, Albania.
Yes, it is. On your screens for 30 points. Crumble Dan. This anagram will crumble away if you rearrange its letters to name what mountain gap through which Daniel Boone led settlers into Kentucky?
Conferring.
Cumberland.
Yeah, that sounds right. Final answer, Cumberland?
Cumberland is right. Well done, Einstein. 470 points. Now Herndon gets to play in the grab bag round. Here's your first question, Herndon. Bertolt Brecht wrote a successful play about what Italian astronomer who performed a number of experiments at the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
You guys think it's Galileo? Galileo?
Yes, it is. Several years ago, in an attempt to combat the invasive brown tree snake, officials dropped poisoned mice on what Pacific island, a U.S. territory?
You guys think it's Guam? We'll go with Guam?
It is Guam. Explorer Francis Younghusband became an advocate of Asian mysticism in 1903 after his visit to what capital city of Tibet?
Lhasa?
Yes. On your screens for 30 points. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to name what harsh penal colony off the coast of South America where Alfred Dreyfus was imprisoned?
You have any idea?
It's Devil's Island. Herndon, you have 395 points. St. John's, you're up for the grab bag. Here's the first question. By law, medically trained clowns must be on the staff of all hospitals treating children in what Argentine capital city?
Buenos Aires.
Yes. Rome built a network of roads primarily to transport soldiers, the most famous road being what way that stretched from Rome to Brundisium?
The Appian Way.
Yes, it is. One of the ancient settlements mentioned in Homer's Iliad is the port of Paphos on what Mediterranean island whose capital is Nicosia?
Nicosia.
Crete.
No, you're
No.
so... The answer is
Cyprus.
Oh, judges?
You had already said no.
Sorry, guys.
No.
On your screens for 30 points. Forget mythology and rearrange the letters in this phrase to name what 1866 riot that began as a labor protest in Chicago for which anarchists were blamed. Answer?
Anyone?
Pass.
The answer is Haymarket. But St. John's, you have 415 points. We've got the winners coming up next, so stay where you are. Welcome back. The scores are now official. We begin with Herndon High School from Herndon, Virginia. Jake, New, and Jalen with 395 points. St. John's College High School from right here in Washington. Tim, Derek, and Ian, 415 points. Nice. And coming back for the playoffs, Einstein High School from Kensington, Maryland. Giuseppe, Julia, and Alex, 470 points. Way to go, guys. Please be sure you join us next week when we have Edison, Landon, and Rockville. I'm Hillary Howard. So glad you shared part of your Saturday with us. See you next time. Bye, everybody.